We're back. What's up, you beautiful people? It's a beautiful Tuesday morning, the 23rd of September. What up, Lee?
I'm doing good, dude. How are you?
You know, tip-top Magoo, feeling a lot better than last Monday.
I didn't even know you weren't feeling well.
Oh, I haven't been feeling good all week, but who cares? We got one foot in the grave, one a banana peel.
Jesus.
You got to be optimistic. We're here on a Monday, and that's all that matters.
That doesn't sound optimistic. One foot in the grave, one in the banana peel.
Look, when you're 62, you're in that death neighborhood, okay? And unless you combat it, if you sit here and go, I'm not going to die, I'm not going to die, then you're going to lose your mind. You just got to say, I'm going to die at some point, and that's it. That's the way it is.
Yeah, but every week with you, you're dying of something new. You're dying sooner than later.
You know, I got the Jewish fucking worrisome.
Oh, Jesus
I got the
Christ.
I'm dying to sue a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I'm dying to sue a motherfucker. So
you're going to come back?
No, I'm not dying. I'm just telling you that I've accepted it. I've already written my obituary.
Shut up.
Yeah, that's how you accept it when you get to our age. Why fucking run away from it? It's here.
So when you die,
when it comes, it's a Valhalla. I accept it. I just close my eyes and let the Lord take me to the next fucking channel.
Are you Buddhist now?
No, it's got nothing to do with being Buddhist. It's got to do with knowing who the fuck you are, and you know.
Okay.
I can't do the shit I was doing when I was 37. I do a line of coke now. You forget it.
My head will blow the fuck off.
I can't do a lot of things I used to do. I eat a cheeseburger, I get fucking a heart attack. You know? But let's talk about what's important. You got engaged this weekend.
I did.
Happy fucking congratulations.
Thank you, dude.
Don't clap for the fucking guy. Don't encourage him.
Not that much congratulations.
Don't encourage him. That's like that scene in The Godfather when he tells him Michael joined the army and fucking whatever goes, congratulations. Don't fucking encourage him. Right? The fuck is wrong with you joining the army?
Jesus. Yeah, no, dude, it's been a
videos
crazy
and shit.
year. No, I don't know. From what I've been told, you got to hire a photographer.
No,
but dude, I'm glad I did.
You're like a half a fag. I saw the picture of you out there by the World Trade Center.
I was on the first of all, I was on the water.
Christ.
Second of all,
yeah, by the World Trade Center.
No, other side. But I have no idea what I said. Not even a clue.
I don't know what you said either.
No. I didn't record the audio, thank God. Because I was cool the whole time.
If you recorded the audio, you wouldn't be here today. You'd be leaving with your little fucking computer right now, right over the bridge on that ferry.
Oh, Jesus. No, but it was great. It was
record the audio for your kids?
Who knows? No. I didn't do it. I forgot. So, I had a whole lie. I told her that I was doing a show at a temple, and I had to dress up because I've done shows at temples before. And it was great. It was, I brought my mom down. We had dinner that night. Her parents, my mom. It was nice.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh, that was, dude.
You're mixing Jews
Two
with
Indians and a Jew is one of the funniest.
Oh, I'm waiting the check came. Oh. Wait till the check comes. I know you picked up that check, but your wife did. Jesus Christ.
Oh, my God.
Those Jews and those Indians look at each other when they see that check.
Dude, I had no idea. Her parents are great, but I had no idea, and I'm not doing material, but I had no idea that, like, Indians on the same level as Jews with, like, being cheap. Like, they
hide it under their elbows. They have when Indians roll shit up, that's where the change is hidden.
Oh,
in the roll up. It's fucking brutal, yeah. Oh. When that check came, ooh, I'm surprised they didn't start arguing. Too high. Too high.
Are they Chinese now?
Make law. Too high. Too high.
No, it was, but that needs to be like another Everybody Loves Raymond, but like a Jewish mother-in-law and two Indian parents. But it was great. It was, I moved here a year ago, dude. I told you when I was moving here. I went through a breakup. I moved here. I was like, I'm done till I'm 40. 2 weeks in. And when I was like, I was thinking a lot about like, when I was like, a lot of the people listening are like 22, 20. You were with me since I was 23. I had no luck with women. And like, I was always like too desperate. You were trying to do this, it sounds cliche, but like when everyone says it, like when you stop looking for whatever, it comes.
That's what it is.
And
I tell people all the time, all these people that dress up and put cologne on Fridays, you're in no danger. You're going to go to a bar and meet a dirty hoe and, with fucking diseases.
Oh, my God.
It's when you just walk in the streets and you bump into a chick at the library. Hi, how are you? Good. Maybe we should exchange numbers. Well, you didn't even do that. You met her online.
I met her on, dude, I have no idea. I would have loved to have seen you at that age because I've never once picked up a girl at like a bar outside. I have no idea.
And what do you
how
think?
to
I was picking them up like fucking tabs?
It sounds like
No.
you had a couple.
No, because you had drugs involved.
Okay.
Not because you had charm, because you had cocaine involved. And that's like a fucking left hook. You know, who needs a big dick when you got an ounce of coke? You know what I'm saying?
Oh. Oh my God. I never had any of that. But it was, dude, I'm excited. It's going to be just very low key. Like this whole, I don't know. I got very lucky. We're just going to have a couple friends.
You got married under a tent?
No tent. End of the year. My favorite week of the year.
Temple?
No.
Honeymoon?
At some point. We might go to Vegas for a couple days.
Vegas?
No.
What you told me she's a gazillionaire. Forget Vegas.
No,
You're
we're
going to
going
Australia.
We're going somewhere at some point.
But tell her, listen, I married you, bitch, but now you got to lift that rock. Because I want to go to fucking Israel. I want to do a comedy show at the wall, okay?
First of all, that would be great.
Yeah.
But the only problem is only dudes can come. Well, we're getting married. It's
Why don't you get 200 million, move to Austin, too? I get 200 million, I move to fucking Spain. Okay?
Trust me, I don't have 200 million. But no, we're gonna do a small thing between Christmas and New Year's, just that week. And then
don't think I'm giving you off that Monday. They ain't no
I'm not.
They ain't no Monday.
I already looked it up. I'm leaving. That's why I'm not doing a honeymoon.
There ain't no fucking honeymoon.
I'm waiting for you to die, and then I can go on the honeymoon.
Unless you go to France. If you go to France or Brazil or somewhere interesting,
oh yeah,
I'll give you 3 weeks off.
Oh,
but
shit.
if you're just going to go to Vegas, you get
No, what we're doing.
If you go to Israel, you get a month off.
I'm moving to Israel.
Paid month if you go to Israel.
Shalom.
I want you to put a note for me in the wall anyway. And bring a couple notes.
Do we have people in Israel that'll put a note for you in the wall?
But it's not the same. You need a family member.
Okay. No, we're gonna go to like the desert in Arizona for a couple days, and then go to Vegas for a few days, and then we'll figure out the real one later on. But I don't know. It's just really like this is the first time that a relationship has felt easy.
Okay.
I don't have to like pretend. She's okay. She's really supportive of like everything I do with stand up. So we'll see. I have no fucking idea. It's the easiest, and like it just felt right, which is strange. But I got it, like this whole fucking buying a ring thing. That shit's a scam. That is the craziest thing I've ever experienced. Because there's two, I don't know if you know, there's two kinds of diamonds. There's like a diamond that you can find in the ground, and then there's lab grown. Yeah.
Let's get back to this.
All right.
Nobody finds a diamond in the ground. Jewish people hire black people to go inside mines.
They don't have them anymore. They don't have blood diamonds anymore. I was looking for them.
Yes,
I went all over.
So you can't buy them. You can't. What are you going into stores and go, hi, can I get a blood diamond? They're not going to have them. They're bad luck. But if you would have came to me, I get you. I know all the blood diamonds are.
I asked
big
George,
ones, little ones.
No one knows any blood diamond. I went to like the Jewish Central.
They won't. They're too temple-ish. They're too by the book.
Oh.
They're not going to sell you a blood diamond. They're not going to tell you it's a blood diamond. Just look at it. You'll see a little scab and
I was
some
looking
black
for
guy's
it.
afro hair or something like that. That's a blood diamond right there.
A little bit of scalp. Oh, yeah. But it was. I'm really happy. It's like the first time like ever in my life that I've been happy. Like honestly, that's why I don't like you, my mom, and everyone that you're around your age keeps talking about dying, and the reason I don't like it is like I've never been happy like this. I'm like something terrible. Someone's definitely dying, and I like please.
Well, it ain't me, motherfucker.
Please
I'm
not.
just saying I'm in the neighborhood.
All right.
There's a big difference in accepting than me not sitting here going, you know, like when you watch a movie, The Sopranos, when the guy had the heart attack and then he's as strong as a bull. Knock on wood. No, he's not. He's 75 years. He ain't as strong as a fucking bull, okay? Knock it off, okay?
Right.
Don't say that shit. But as long as you accept the realm you're in, that's it. I don't want to walk around going, oh, my God, I'm walking 3 miles a day, anti-aging. I'm going to be Benjamin fucking Buttons. And meanwhile, you look older every fucking day. You know what I'm saying? There's people that are like, look at me.
Right.
I did this. I did that. I look 40 again. What do you want to look 40 for? You're lying there. It's like putting a wig on.
Right. Oh, yeah. People keep telling me to do that. Like what if I go to Turkey and get the hair transplant?
Go ahead. Then as long as you come back looking like a Beatle, after the fucking third album, when they came back from India smoking dope with your relatives. Remember John Lennon went to India to learn the bung bung? Yeah, Masamaki, whatever. Masoyama, whatever.
Masamaki's the one.
Mahi. Well, I'm excited for you.
Thanks, dude.
You're going into a different realm of your life. And it is fucking different.
I'm fucking 37.
Because let me tell you something. Once you put the ring on the finger, everybody giggles. The Hindus jump up and down. The Jews jump up and down. Once you go home, it's a different fucking game, okay? Once you walk in that door after the marriage, it's like when that Richard Pryor joke, when you break into somebody's house and the dog helps you rob them. Remember that joke? Like, come on, I'll show you where the gold is. I'll show you where the silverware is. I'll show you where the fucking this is. All right, you got everything, but guess what? Now it's time to play. Now I want to play.
Really? Dude, everyone keeps telling me it's the same. You think how's it going to be different?
I don't know. Just wait and see. Pay for the fucking, put a quarter in and you'll see how it's different.
Oh, Jesus. We'll see. I'm excited, dude.
That's what's great about marriage. You walk around ether for a year. You know, everything's beautiful. Okay, honey lovey. Okay, dovey. Right, Rachel? Everything's good for a year. Everybody's floating on clouds. It takes you 8 minutes to come instead of 2. You know, there's roses on the bed, and then, huh?
A year?
2 months. Yeah, 2 months, and then you're back to fucking take the fucking garbage out, you piece of shit.
Oh my God!
You're like, what the fuck, right? When your grandmother married your grandfather, you think it was love forever? 2 months later, Weeze put the fucking Irish blood to him. Listen, motherfucker, you got to do what you got to do. I don't care about this football shit. You want to play football? Play on Saturdays. We need food here. I got 8 fucking kids here, and you want to fucking coach football? Get the fuck out of my face. Yeah, Jesus. Women will put it to you, Jack. You're slipping, motherfucker. But anyway, we're happy for you here at the church. I don't know. I don't even know anymore. What am I fucking love guru?
Who knows?
But I'm just happy that you found somebody.
Thanks, dude.
Because there's a lot of people that don't find dick. And you found somebody when you weren't looking, which is what you tell people. You see these women crying at bars. I can't find the man. Don't stop looking. Stop looking. Go to the gym. Go to live your fucking life. You'll meet a fucking guy at the nail salon somewhere.
Yeah. I mean, it's crazy how, like, I was not, I don't want to say obsessed with it, but, you know, a chubby kid, I didn't have a lot of luck. I was like, why not me? Why? And then, like, you can go through bad relationships. And I went to therapy once, and my therapist told me that a lot of her patients, like, a lot of them were, like, 35, 40 and up guys who just really gave up on dating. And I when I moved here, I kind of felt like that. I was like, I'll try to get laid, but I have no interest in, like, having dinner with somebody. And it just sort of happened. You know that when you go through a breakup, you're like, I don't care what anyone has to say. I don't care about, I don't want to have dinner with you. I don't want to go to a movie. Like, I don't, that I've been there a couple times, and it seems fun, but then I was single for a few months, and I went on the road, and it reminded me why, like, I hooked up with a girl with no nipples in Saratoga. She had breast reduction surgery, which is a terrible thing to do. And then they messed it up, so she had no nipples.
They took the tap off.
They really did. Oh, it was like almost a tranny, but not, because it was actually a real woman. And then I met this woman in Indiana who was really nice, but she was like, it was like Love on the Spectrum, but like a little bit too close. But she was 25 and she was hot, and her thing was that she was a squirter. And she's like, I can fill a bathtub. You want to see? And then she did that, and then we took a shower, and she washed me with a loofah. And that was, dude, she was bigger than me. She was bigger than me. She was probably like 5'10", a nice, beautiful, thick black woman, but she was bigger, and she like a little bit too rough with the loofah, if I'm being honest. Like, just like I was like her kid, just fucking scraped it. Oh, it was not. It's not good when I'm single. I do fucked up shit. Oh my God. Dude, I've dated tall women my entire life because they all, and yes. Well, no, I'm not. I hate when people say short king, because everyone who says they're a short king is 5'7", and I would kill everyone. I'm 5'3". Like, 5'7" is not short. I know. Oh God, I'm
5'3" with heels on.
With some with fucking standing on telephone books. But I've dated tall. There's a woman I was thinking about. Like you had nicknames for all my exes. My favorite was Milkshake. And she was.
Then you had the abortionist.
Yeah, the abortionist.
And you had
she
the
sounds like a magician.
And you had the Mexican eye.
Well, that one was that was an actual relationship. The abortionist was this woman I met on OkCupid. We went to a bar for one drink, and she told me she talked my ear off for like 5 or 6 hours about insanity. Like she told me that the Kardashians were pedophiles, and she knew this because she saw them kiss their kids on TV. And then she would tell me that she had 10 miscarriages, and finally one came out. But I was like, it was right. Oh,
You met her on
OkCupid. It was we both
God.
were. But then listen to this.
Ayahuasca. That's what
that was ayahuasca.
That's
Yeah.
why ayahuasca.
Remember Fry's in Burbank, the electronics store.
Yeah.
We hooked up once, and then like she would like show up at shows, and like I didn't want her to. She knew where I lived because I took her there by accident, but she didn't have my phone number, so I created a Google Voice number, and she would text me like every 2-3 months, and I found an industrial area over by Fry's with no cameras, and I'd get a blowjob in the car.
She must.
Because if I have no luck, no, they don't, except he would somehow get it. There would be someone who would know me and be like, oh, he's getting a blowjob. And send it to him. And meanwhile, it was 300 pounds in a fucking tiny fucking Volkswagen sedan with the seat pushed all the way back. And this poor woman going over the armrest.
That sounds awesome.
Oh, it at the time it wasn't terrible. But it was. I don't
encourage him, please.
Oh, there was from. No, now I find it. Now I have a good person, and I don't ever have to date. Thank God.
You're an inside savage now.
Someone I love. I don't read the comments all the time, but someone wrote a comment on the proposal thing and said, "Get ready for the sheet with the hole in it." And then, which if you don't know, that's how Orthodox guys and women fuck, which is hysterical. And that I would actually kind of want to try that. The hole in the sheet.
You're out of your fucking mind.
You don't want to try a hole in the sheet?
I'll tell you what was hysterical though on the way up here, and then we got to move Rachel in.
Okay.
It's the evening before Rosh Hashanah. It's Rosh Hashanah today. Happy Rosh Hashanah to all the Jews in the struggle. But I saw 2 Jews broken down, Hasidic Jews, in like Voyagers, like the Chryslers, because they're cheap. They don't want to fucking get a Mitsubishi or nothing. So they still hang on to those Chryslers.
Right.
They were broken. The car blew up on the turnpike on the way here. And they were on the side. I'm like, happy Rosh Hashanah.
Oh,
what a fucking nightmare.
They're pissed that they have to fix it.
Yeah, they got to spend $3 and they probably have yeah, they got a recyclable fucking fan belt. Knowing them. I will be right back after this ad. We'll be back with my girl Rachel in the motherfucking house. What's happening, beautiful people? Our guest this week is the beautiful and talented, my little niece, Miss Rachel Wolfson. What's happening?
Hello. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Good to see you. This is my second time.
Yeah.
Well, the first time was back when it was the church.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's been years. What year is that?
That was right before the pandemic, 2019.
Wow.
That was a long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
Must have been right after the movie.
No.
It was before.
It was before the movie?
Before.
Wow.
Because the movie happened when Joe moved to Austin, because I remember going on JRE and going,
yeah,
you motherfuckers better pay
shout
attention.
Out.
Better pay attention. Our girl got the fucking jackass. Like, ooh. And I'm like, Rachel.
Thank you, Uncle Joey.
Yeah, so it was once they got down there. So we were talking about earlier. I know you, Kim, Sarah, Kyra Sultanovich. Like, I remember.
Oh, wow.
Kyra Sultanovich was there in 97, and I remember her being like the assistant to Adam Barnhart.
Oh, okay.
Who's
that?
Adam Barnhart was a crazy gay guy who had a comedy show upstairs on Sunday nights.
Okay.
An open mic. He was very good, an excellent guy. And he was like a comics guy. He was just helping out people up there. But I remember all you girls, the first time I saw you doing comedy, I'm like, man, look at these girls. They're young, and look at you now.
Yeah.
Now you're
doing
young
comedy.
women, beautiful, all grown up and doing the town. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Having
How's
fun.
Austin treating you?
It's so fun. Yeah, I really am starting to enjoy Austin. It took a couple years because I came from LA, so I didn't know what to expect. I've never lived in Texas, but I'm enjoying the stage time and the friends that I've.
How many sets you do a week?
Oh gosh, I mean, I can get up to 5 sets in a night between mics and shows, so it could be anywhere between. It could be like I could get up 20 times in a week, between 10 to 20. Yeah.
But like it's interesting because you said you've been there a couple of years, and I've been talking to people out here. How long did it take you to like establish yourself in Austin to start getting like consistent spots?
Well, I'm different because I didn't start stand up in Austin.
Right.
I started in LA, so by the time I moved to Austin, I had a couple years under my belt and I had the credits.
Mm-hmm.
But again, Austin doesn't really care about your credits, which I like because Austin is really all about stand up. It doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter your credits. And I
like that.
like
too.
that because I was never, I just started stand up to do stand up. Like Jackass happened by, it just happened. I didn't.
It's nice to have a credit though.
Yeah, it is.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, it still takes a second. It took me 2 years to really start to like get in my groove there.
Yeah, that's what I've heard from like. Actually, you did his show last night. Aaron Berg.
No, I'm doing it tonight.
Oh
yeah, the last night. Sorry.
He's been really great to me, and we talk a lot when he does shows at the dojo. And he was saying like it took him about 2 years in New York to finally feel like he was hitting his groove. Because like moving to a city, I know like Austin was cool for you, I bet, because you had like a lot of friends who moved there. But even still, like it's like being new in a new city, you kind of have to like reestablish yourself.
You still have to start over.
Yeah.
You still have to start over. And I really like that challenge as a comedian because I think it's good to move to different places. You can't just stay in the same place and perform in front of the same people. You'll never grow. So
Crazy. But like in Austin, it's a lot touristy.
Yeah.
So like even Joe's place is it's new.
Which I like.
I like too.
It's always getting different audiences. Yeah,
so.
you perform for locals, but a lot of the time it's very transient, which is what I like because LA is like that, New York's like that, the bigger cities.
Well, if you're in New York, by the time you do every room, you'll be 90. There's so much comedy in just the New York area, northern New Jersey, Yonkers, Brooklyn, So it's okay like there if I could just imagine sitting in New York for 2 years and just working on your stand-up. You'd be fucking.
Well, yes.
And that's if you went anywhere and did it.
Right. I mean, I think also, whether it's moving to another city, but at least going to other parts of the country and
starting over again. It's good for you.
Or even just travel, just getting on the road, being a road comic, whatever, as long as you are performing in front of different people, it's good.
Like I remember moving to Seattle sight unseen. Like people don't do that.
That's
people
wild.
Go up and check it out.
I can't picture you in Seattle.
Went to Detroit to do comedy. Met a stripper.
Oh, it's always a stripper.
I went back to Boulder. She said she's going to pick me up on the move back to Seattle.
She's really into me. She wants me to move to Seattle.
No, she came and picked me up. This one came and got me in Boulder. Went up to Seattle, stayed with me for 2 weeks, went to Seattle, find an apartment. The only thing I knew about Seattle was the Supersonics when I was a kid.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it. I was like, I'm in. It rains. At that time, it was Nirvana. Nirvana had just gotten shot, Soundgarden, Pearl Jam. So I'm going to go up there and have a good fucking time. But I went up there sight unseen. It's not like people, I'm going to go check it out and then put away money for a year. Fuck you. You're never going to go if you think like that.
Yeah.
You're never going to go anywhere.
Well, it's kind of cool as a comic, I bet. Because you could honestly, at least in this country, and probably Canada and other places, like as a comic, you could get to any city, major city, halfway major city, and find other comics and find shows.
Oh, yeah.
In a
piece of cake.
Yeah, easy. That's great.
Piece of cake.
Well, I remember last time we were podcasting years ago, you were telling us what it was like. You would have to like fax your headshots and your avails. Like no comics today. They're,
know how to send a fax.
They're,
No.
Like, can you imagine any of the open micers, comics today trying to figure out a fax machine?
Well, I was going to ask you about that because like Austin, before I got here, I lived in Massachusetts and like there 4 or 5 of my friends went to Austin and like came back within like what is it, like as like what do you think or what do you see with these open micers who are like they're like pilgrimaging to Austin?
It's autism.
Is it? That's all it is.
What do I see? Autism, 100%. Well, I think it's a lot of things. I think that Austin is a newer scene, which is more opportunity, new opportunity. I think Austin really values freedom of speech, and there you don't have to worry per se about what you say.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, anything you say at any point can have consequences, but I think in Austin they're more about letting it speak as an art form, and there's more room for that, I think. Basically what I'm saying is people who have been rejected from other scenes move down to Austin in hopes that they can.
The rejects are moving there?
Oh, no. Yeah. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Have you not? Wake up, Lee.
For every
Dude,
mediocre comic.
I haven't done the open mics in Austin. For those of you listening, I lived in open mics the last few years. If you get rejected out of open mics, that's
move to Austin. We'll take you.
Oh my! I can't even. That's why Rogan has all those security guys.
But that's the other thing though
crazy.
too is like Austin is becoming this place like people romanticize Austin. Comedians romanticize Austin. When you get there, it's a very different story. I've never really seen anyone have like an easy time moving to a new city, let alone Austin, just because it's like everyone's like talking about how great and the stage time is. You still have to start over and prove to other people that you're funny and that you're worth getting booked. And it's like,
can I ask you a question, Rachel?
Yeah.
Don't mind interrupting anybody here.
No, interrupt me.
Let's get down to fucking basics. Do you really think that most of the comics that move to Austin think like you? Not at all. You're a special one. You and a couple other people that I personally know. I think 60% of the comics that move down there, this is what they fantasize.
Well, I know what you're about to say.
They fantasize stumbling into the fucking, because I know I had fantasies when I was an open micer, and they're dumb fantasies, but you think they're really going to happen because they happen to Roseanne. You know, nobody goes on stage, gets off stage, and they offer you the Tonight Show. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a once in a lifetime, but the odds are always with you. But everybody who moves to Austin to stumble into the comedy mothership, to Rogan to like them, put them on the podcast, and they blow up and they can save their mother from dying from cancer.
Well, it's that, but also I think, with Kill Tony and all the opportunities.
Right, and Kill Tony's the other half.
The Tonight Show, and now we have Kill Tony, whether people like it or not. Yeah. It's getting more views than all the late night shows, everything. So it's like, I get that. But that's not why I moved there.
No, but you understand. There's people who look at there's people like us, they go, I'm going to go down there and learn the craft and get on stage every now and I'm okay if I'm a feature act for now.
Right. Well, that's what I wanted. I was like, I'm not getting enough stage time in LA. We just came out of the pandemic. The strikes are happening. And it's like, I started to do stand-up. Jackass came 3 years after, but after the movie was done and the pandemic was over, it's like, I need to learn comedy. I'm being thrown into headlining. I need to, get good at this and put the time in and just, and also like my path isn't similar to other people. Like I knew it was going to be rough. I was thrown to the wolves and had to figure out how to headline, so.
It's really rough that I know for a fact that because we all have weird fantasies. And guess what? They come true. They come true when you put the work in, but not the way you think they're going to come.
Right.
Like not the way you think they're going to come through. You think you're going to get a major motion picture and star with Brad Pitt, but you'll probably just get accepted at the Laugh Factory. Just for Jamie to see you when you move to LA.
Yeah.
And that's the same thing.
Oh my God, that'd be great.
That's a fucking miracle. How many people move to LA and showcase at the Laugh Factory and try to get in there? So you have to look at your miracles by that. Like for
Even
me,
just
it was
getting
Mitzi Shore. For me, it was Mitzi Shore.
Yeah.
A month after I moved to LA, I'm a regular.
Yeah.
That was my Tonight Show.
Mm-hmm.
Now I had to do something with it. And that's what I don't think a lot of comics today are seeing that. In fact, a lot of people in regular lives don't see that. People don't want to put the work in anymore. And everybody, 60% of the audience now wants to be a celebrity. Every time you go to a restaurant, there's a wall with all the sponsors. You can take pictures there. And people look at that shit.
Yeah.
They barely made the $50 tab, but they're gonna go over there and take a picture like this and flex their little skinny gold chain or whatever, and that's the other half. I think you could tell there's a lot of people who just want to be stars.
Yeah.
They don't even know what it takes. They don't know the path. I just want to be, what do you call those? Influencers.
Yeah.
I want to make $1 million a month.
Yeah.
I want to go to Burning Man.
But like the crazy thing with Kill Tony, and it's probably one of the top 2 or 3 biggest podcasts in the world right now.
Yeah.
Is like Rogan to me is the Tonight
Number
Show
one.
because you still have to get booked on it. Like it's a little because I'm with all these level of comedians. They look at Rogan like it's like one day it'd be great. Kill Tony is you can wait in line. I mean it's a luck, but it's just to get on. But you can get on. You could move to Austin, go to and sign up every Monday, and eventually, in theory, you'll get on.
Yeah,
And-
but that's if that's what you want, but you better be prepared because that might be your one and only opportunity.
Dude, I had,
you know what I mean?
and I don't remember his name, and it doesn't matter. But when I was living in LA, this open micer got on, but way before Kill Tony. It was big, but it was episode 500. He bombed so hard that like they started to boo him, and like even Rogan was like, "Oh God, they hate you." And this is how crazy he was. He put that clip up on his website.
As if it's like a credit.
Like a credit. Like he did so he bombed so he knocked the table over and like refused to pay for their drinks. Like they
Legend.
were booing him before he said one word. And it was like
I love that shit. I love the confidence of I want an ounce of that, confidence.
oh,
Where my shit don't stink no matter how much I
open mic.
bomb.
I'll never forget this comic got banned from the open mic at Flappers because at Flappers they had a
Flappers.
ticket. You had to buy like when you go to the fair and you buy a ticket and you would write your name down on it. He just went to Costco and bought a thing of the tickets.
Legend.
And wrote his name down like 50 times.
Yeah.
And then they figured they're like, well, hold on, we don't remember selling you these many fucking tickets. So yeah, like it's fucking. I can't imagine what Austin open mics are like.
Dude, they're fun. I actually run an open mic there. I run an open mic once a week called Off the Cuff. It's at Creek, Wednesdays at 6 p.m. And, one thing that I've noticed with a lot of new comics and comics who are just beginning is, they're wondering how they can get booked more. And so I asked, like, well, what are you doing to give back to comedy? Because we all take so much. And so for me, it's not even about running a show. I was like, I want to start a mic. I want something for like new comics to come and have a place to start because it's a riff mic. You pull topics from the bucket and you riff. It's like the poor man's bottom of the barrel. It's the bottom of the bottom of the barrel, but it's
we
that
do it
Creek.
in Jersey too.
Yeah, no, I love it. And I've seen, people who've never done stand up. They come to my mic and they pull a topic and it's all about, what are your thoughts on this topic? The funny will come, hopefully.
It's a great way to start like your first mic ever, for sure.
Yeah, because it's intimidating to go up there and you don't know what to talk about.
Mhm.
So why not,
Good idea.
learn the practice of riffing. And so, yeah, that's,
I remember when I first wanted to actually, like we all have a fantasy and then you have a dream. And you have to separate those motherfuckers. But I think it took me 3 years to go, okay, I'm going to work on this.
yeah.
There's something here. I could build on this, and I took it for what it was. I hid for years. You hide because you don't want to move up. You're enjoying yourself doing this shit, going to bars. I didn't want that pressure. I couldn't handle it. I couldn't handle comedy clubs. I would do guest sets at comedy clubs in Denver, but I wouldn't ask to get booked. They would ask me, and I go, nah. And I liked what I did until I felt comfortable. And I went to Seattle, and that's where I took my first feature spot at the Comedy Underground, which is, who I featured for?
Who?
Laurie Kilmartin.
Oh, wow. Wow,
1990.
you featured for her?
1995 at the Seattle Comedy Underground. But it always, for me, was I knew I was going to hide.
She's a great comic. by
Yeah,
the
she's
way.
a great comic.
I'm a fan.
She's a writer. She's a
Yeah,
big-time
no, I'm
writer
a
for
fan.
Conan and
I'm a
stuff like
fan.
that. But it's just weird that I could tell like in LA, I bumped into 20 guys. I bumped into one guy, Rachel, I want to beat the fuck out of.
Name names.
No. Met him in an acting class. Said he was we got to talking. Nice kid. And he goes, you do stand-up? Yeah. I'm going to come see you. And he came that night to the store. And when I got off stage, he's like, I think I could do that. I can do that and better than you. And I'm looking at this guy. So he went down to Hens Mitchell's clubs.
Okay.
Remember that one? Down on the only black club on Beverly. The guy was a man.
Oh, I know what you're talking. It was
Are you
on
talking
Pico, no?
Yes.
It was on Pico.
Are you
Pico.
talking about Sal's,
Yeah.
no?
Yes.
No. It was
That's the first time I met Chelsea
it was on
Handler
Pico.
down
Yeah. I forget what I'm blanking, but yeah, I remember
It was
that
on
club.
Pico,
Yeah.
there. And it was like, what were we talking about?
Some guy said he could do comedy better than
Yeah,
you.
he could do comedy better than me. So he said something. He goes, I'm going to go down there. And he went down there. And I saw him in acting class the following week. This guy had done like 3 open mics, and he was there one night. And he got a Montreal festival audition.
God damn it.
Right? And he came to me. He goes, did you see this? I got this. And I remember looking at it, and I wasn't angry or anything. I'm like, because I knew. He'd only been on stage 3 times. It's not going to work out.
Cut to he's like doing arenas now? Or
What?
no? Did he do stand-up? Did it go well or no?
No, because you're always funny at the office. You're always funny at that restaurant. Anybody can go up there and be funny for 5 minutes, 2, 1 time. Now when the lights are on, there's people there with notepads and you're not prepared for that. Trust me. You don't think, I still remember auditioning, I told you, for Charlie Hill, the Indian, at the University of Colorado. I thought I was going in front of an audience. It was 3 motherfuckers with a notepad. And they were all American Indians with feathers and shit. And,
It's crazy because bombing in front of 3 people hurts just as much as like bombing in a
almost
full,
more, 'cause
almost worse.
at
or
least-
not knowing what you're doing.
Right.
I was doing comedy maybe 2.5 years and a very part-time maybe-ish.
Yeah.
Like I didn't even have the Judy Carter workbook yet. Like I was just still fucking, and then I still remember going in there and there was 3 people. And I still remember going to an NBC comedy tournament. When networks used to have tournaments at the Comedy Works, and I signed up, I was like number 18. I had never been on stage.
Jesus.
Like, I'm going to go down there and fuck these motherfuckers up. I could do this. And I remember going down there and just eating because, bro, it didn't work out for me. I thought I could do what I did in the corner by Hashways. Didn't work out. The first joke went well. They clapped. And after that, it was...
Especially because at the Comedy Works, was everyone else doing well?
No, guys. It was 11 in the morning.
No, it wasn't.
And you went up in front of 3 people. And that's what I'm saying.
11 in the
No,
morning.
you're not prepared for that.
They still have coffee cups on.
A year of comedy will not prepare you to walk into it, for them to say, hey, we really enjoyed your set. Show up tomorrow at 11 o'clock in the morning, do a spot for fucking 3 judges from NBC that you don't know what they are. They could be bakers. I thought they were like fucking comedy geniuses. Then later on, the guy owns a real estate shop.
Oh, no.
This guy rents roller skates for a living. But in your mind, you don't fucking know. You've been doing comedy for 2 hours.
Right.
And you went down there. There's no way you're going to handle 3 people with a notepad just staring at you. And comics in the room.
Yeah.
And they got NBC jackets on and Catch a Rising Star t-shirts. And you with a Pittsburgh Pirates shirt on. You follow what I'm saying to you? It's a different world. And that's what bothers me about people, that they think that they could do what we do.
Yeah.
Nothing. Like when people say, Will Arnett, the comedian. He is a comedic actor.
Right.
There's a director in the room that says, cut, hold on, let's do that again. We don't do that. We go up there, there's no rewrite, there's no fucking director saying, no, don't say that. There's no fucking, hold on, that joke didn't work. Let's do it again. There's none of that shit. That's where we come in. That's why I respect what the fuck I do. And what the fuck they do, they have somebody write them the fucking jokes. And then they do it, and it's 1 or 2 takes, and everybody in the fucking staff, ha, 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 ha. He's so fucking funny. Yeah, okay. Do what the fuck we do, motherfucker. From 8 a.m. to 2 p.m., that's what, the other way around.
Yeah.
8 p.m. to 2 a.m., I'm fucking throwing heat, okay? You can't do that.
The rest of the day, I'm smoking weed on the
Yeah,
couch.
me too. So you got to remember when people watch this shit, and when I see shit like that online, you know it burns my fucking bro. Nothing gets me hot online. But when I see people giving props to a comedic actor and calling them a comedian, not on my fucking watch, motherfucker. Not on my watch, because I'll go up one head to head with you. They won't even show up to do what we do.
No.
Do you follow me? Because if you came to me and said, hey, they want you on an NBC show tomorrow to do what they do, I'll go down there and rock with them. But guess what? They're not going to do what we do on the drop of a dime. So stop it.
Right.
Again, Saturday Night Live, great cast, a different type of energy. They cannot do what we do.
Unless the stand-ups on there do well.
We stand alone.
Yeah.
They go out, they go up there, and again, it's a group.
An ensemble.
It's
right.
two
It's a
people.
group project. It's a group project.
Okay? No. We go solo. That's why everybody keeps doing this shit on stage with two people. I don't go on stage with nobody. I don't ever want to go on stage with nobody.
Right.
Get the fuck off the stage. There's
Right.
a brick wall, a microphone, smoke, and me, or Rachel, or another woman, or another man. There's never two of us. We are not Carol Burnett and Dick Van fucking Dyke, or whatever the fuck the couples are.
Right. And it's crazy, but you do have to work with them. Like you were talking
No, you have to work with nobody.
You do, though. Because listen, you were talking about like experience. Like this weekend, I did the 11 o'clock show. And the comic before me did a joke that I liked, but that was like controversial. And like there were like 12 people in the room. This one woman didn't like it. And she was literally almost at the door with 6 of her friends. Half the room was going to be gone.
Okay.
The host luckily got them to sit down.
Okay.
But 3-4 years ago, last year, I don't know if I would have been able to handle it.
You were scared?
But no, I wasn't scared, but I wouldn't have known how to handle it. Like one of his favorite stories is when I got brought up at the La Jolla store as Lee Swatt, and I bombed super hard. This week, I was at a bar on the 3rd floor with like 15 people. The host brought me up as Syatt. Just
damn. Your whole second.
Just Syatt, like I was Prince, and I had fun. Like it just talking about like growing and dealing with there's stuff that a year ago, 2 years, I wouldn't have been able to handle, and now it's like you can see like okay, it's not as scary. Like back then, like I was gonna ask you when you started headlining at 3 years, how much time did you really have?
10 minutes, 5 minutes.
That's crazy. That's yeah.
Yeah,
And
but
then
I had no choice.
No. And then what did it feel like being on like that first time before you went up to do like, what did they want you to do? 30, 45?
At least
30.
I had to figure it out.
That's fucking wild.
Yeah, I was doing in friend shows. So I'd have my friends on.
Right.
Help fill the time.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
But even still I remember it was super hard for me to go from 15 to 20.
Yeah.
To get to 20 minutes took me like a year to like really feel comfortable. 20 minutes is a long fucking time.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem that long.
I like talking to the crowd, so that helps me stretch out my jokes more because I like doing a little bit of crowd work with the intention of bringing it to a joke, you know?
That definitely
Hopefully.
The explanation of a joke is always great. Why? I used to like to tell a joke. People look at you weird and then break it down. This is why. Now let me break it down on my terms. And then they kind of take the ride with you because it happens in life. But let me tell you when it happened to me. Something similar to that, you know. But stand-up is listen, here's a beautiful thing about stand-up. I've been doing it for 34 years. And every once in a while, I go, God damn, I never knew that before. You know? It's a continuing journey. When you go to plumbing school, when you become a plumber, it's 4 years to become a journeyman. 2 years, you're an apprentice. 4 years, journeyman. After 6 years, you're like a master plumber, a master electrician. I don't know what it is, maybe 6 or 7 years. And that's it. With an art, which this is an art, whatever you might think. When I get up on stage and yell and talk about pussy and assholes, and it's an art. It's an art. It's an art in itself because how many people would I put up there and have a nervous breakdown? There's people that'd rather die. Like there's people that if you take them and go, I'm going to put you on stage and give you $500,000, they'll go, I'd rather get shot in the fucking head. That's why there's Toastmasters, all those clubs, so people could practice public speaking. Did you know that? A lot of people don't know that. Public speaking, if they do a survey every year and it's number 1 or 2 on the list, What's your biggest fear?
Yeah.
Public speaking.
But I was like that when we met. I didn't want to be on the podcast. I didn't want to talk in front of anybody 15 years
And
ago.
people think I'm not really a fucking god. I'm like one of those dudes that shows up at your town. You bring your little fucked up kid to me, and I put my hand on his head. When Lee came to me, he was all fucked up. I put my hand on his head. The first night I had him with a hooker, with a black eye at the Ha Ha Cafe, and he took her across.
Is this true?
Yeah, I introduced, but he didn't know she was a hooker.
Oh,
he didn't know she was a hooker.
No, well, thanks for telling me. Dude,
I didn't know she was a hooker either.
I thought
Fucking
you
Lee.
did. All right. So it was like we met, and like the first 5 or 6 times, I would just go hang out with him. He would close out the old Ha Ha Cafe with like 4 people, and it was awesome. I was having like the time of my life, and we would sit at these like patio furniture chairs outside.
Remember?
And he would smoke
Yeah.
cigarettes and eat Mike and Ike's. And one night, this woman just kind of like sat down. Like this is on Lankershim Boulevard, which is like sort of like Main Street of North Hollywood. Like people would just walk up and down. And this woman just sat down, and she had a bandage around her head. And I was, dude, I was 23. I was 23, and I didn't know what the fuck was going on. And
She's like a present wrapped in a bow.
no, it wasn't a bow. It was white and dirty. And this fucking asshole, this woman gets me talking, and I didn't know yet that you always had to have one eye on where Joey was. She's talking to me, but I don't remember what. And I look back, Joey gone. He just gone.
I don't get between love.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
You're
saying?
welcome, Lee.
I
Meanwhile,
don't get in the middle of love here.
welcome.
meanwhile, this crazy lady, she was telling me,
You're looking for a girl with a good head on her shoulders.
it was barely on there.
She's got a head.
Oh my
on her
God.
shoulder.
But how I really lured him in, I didn't lure him with the chick because at the Ha Ha, a lot of people don't know this, but let's tell the truth, Lee. On Friday and Saturday night, the hot dog man at the corner, that motherfucker made you your favorite hot
That
dogs with
wasn't that
pineapple
early
on.
on, but that hot dog.
Nah, don't be lying. You
All
was my
right,
buddy.
maybe a couple hot dogs. But yes,
They used to have pineapple
until it gave
on
you
your
food
hot
poisoning.
dog. What else? Yeah, I got food poisoning.
No, that was,
I did
That
one
was,
day.
Yeah,
that
but
was
it's so
that-
good.
That was a sad day when I called him because everyone. So we're going between story, but this dude had a cart, a van, and these bacon wrapped hot dogs. Which, if you haven't had a Mexican bacon wrapped hot dog, you really need to get one. They put mayo, which doesn't sound right, but they put onions and peppers. And he would call me and just pick me up, and we'd go to this dude. And he probably was by the Ha Ha.
Yeah, he was
But-
across the street against the fence. And they had like a happy
That's where all
hour
the best
sign.
restaurants
And he
are.
would put a table out with all the fucking sauces and the cheese. And that's how you knew you were going to get something because people just putting their hands on there
Oh, yeah.
on the way out of a bar. He got there at 12.
And then one night I was like, dude, let's go get hot dogs. He's like, no, bro, we can't go there anymore. I went last week and I fucking puked my brains out.
No, that was not. I remember I did that show at the Improv, and then we all went there to celebrate. And the next day I was puking blood and shitting animals out of my ass. And fucking Mexican bacon with cartel shit on it.
Dude, that happened a few times. Rachel, do you know the thing with Joey is that they like don't text him? Have you
What do
heard
you
that
mean?
rule about him?
No?
Okay, that used to be a rule. And unless the only
What would
text,
happen when you texted him?
he would get real upset. You get real angry. We don't text. We're from New Jersey, and I'm not from. But
Texting's fucking gay, bro.
yeah, it was, except during this time, the only text I would ever get from him were just 6 a.m, pictures of the most horrific shits. You'd get those too, George? And then you just call me up and like, what do you think of that? Meanwhile, my Paul is sleeping in bed next to me at 6. I'm fucking still high from the podcast last night. Oh my God. It
For
was
me
like,
to send you a picture of a shit, it's got to be a real shit, okay? It's not going to be like today, a little carrot came out of my ass. I ain't sending you that picture. I'll send you like a fucking Chinese toothpick. One of those big motherfuckers that are skinny.
yeah, but why did I feel like I was the only one getting those text messages?
No,
Now
I
at
sent them
least
to-
George got
I-
them, thank God.
I send them to people who I love. No more. I stop because God's a motherfucker. When somebody
police
sends you
came
one
to
of
your
those
door?
pictures, oh, I got one back from somebody. And I was eating like a taco. I had to throw the taco away and puke it up and shit. So I'm like, I'm not doing that anymore. I sent them to Tom Segura and Bert. Those guys always deserve it. Duncan.
I bet Tom likes. Doesn't Tom like though? Like,
Yeah, Tom likes those things. Disgusting.
oh my God.
They'll call the doctor on you. I did that to Rogan once. I took a poop in the bathroom in Irvine, and I put a bunch of ketchup on it. And I walked out, and I waited for him to go in. He's like, Jesus Christ, who needs to go to the doctor? We were tortured. We took the ketchup and put on the toilet paper and everything.
But hold on.
Oh.
I've heard this story, but like I always wanted to like, what made you look at this shit and be like, I gotta fucking
because I was in
up
shock.
and show it to somebody?
I smelled it first, and I'm like, I gotta look at this just to make sure there's not an animal in there before me. And it was sticking out of the water. There was so much. That's why I put the ketchup like an island. It was like, so I put the ketchup on, and I put the ketchup on the toilet paper and put it around it. And then we waited. I go, nobody's allowed in the bathroom till Joe gets off stage. And he went right into the bathroom. And he's like, Jesus fucking Christ. We're fucking dying. Why?
Rachel,
because there's ketchup in the green room, so you bring it in the bathroom.
Oh.
You know how the Irvines are in Ontario's?
Oh, yeah.
They have
You
that
used
bathroom
that
in the
ketchup
green
before?
room.
They're intimate.
They're very intimate and stuff.
Do female comics do this stuff?
100%.
Really? Oh,
I
shit.
wish I was joking. We're what in what way?
I don't pictures of shit, throwing your tampons at people. I don't know what, like just gross shit. Like I thought you were gonna say no.
You don't know women. We're disgusting.
What
But
are,
it's not that. Maybe not that, but it's like, other things.
Is there like a lot of competition between female comedians, or no? Do you find?
No, we all just love each other so much. That's why there's so many of us on every show. We love working together.
It's a regular little affair of comedy.
Yeah, we're so supportive of each other.
Why not?
What do you mean?
Like, why do you? Because there's like, I don't know, maybe I'm just not high enough in comedy yet, but like there's a little bit of competition, but I don't like hate any of like, I don't look at another chubby Jew and be like, I fucking.
No, because you're a
No.
no, maybe not.
Nope. I hate everybody, but like, I don't know.
You're
Because I've heard of like female comedians like not getting along. And
that's the thing.
I didn't know
That's just
why.
women in general,
Women
let
in general.
alone female comics. But female comics probably because, like any industry, it's male dominated, and you still have to like prove that you're just as funny as all the other comics, you know? So it's like, and there's a probably, I don't want to say less opportunity, but there's not as many female comics as there are male comics. And I think that, we have to, everyone, but women specifically, we always have to prove we deserve our place in comedy.
Right. And the other problem I have with that is like, because I'm sure people say it about me, like you get shows that you shouldn't get, whatever.
What shows would that be?
I don't like, for me, like I get to open up for Joey in front of 4,000 people and that's why I do put the work in. But on the other side of it, what I always think is like, let's say it was total nepotism, whatever it is. Do you want you to turn down? Like, am I supposed to not try my fucking best and do?
Yeah.
Like, if the shoe was on the other foot, you would take that opportunity too.
Of course.
Fuck yeah.
Well, you didn't ask for it.
I took the opportunity.
You should.
So why wouldn't I give it?
Right.
If I took it, why wouldn't I give it?
Right. But
what do you think? That I just did 200-seat shows? People have taken me. I remember one fucking particular instance where a guy called me and did, what's the theater on Wilton?
Yeah.
And I was like just happy to get a couple hundred.
Mm-hmm.
And this guy called me that night and he goes, we're splitting it 4 ways.
Damn.
Okay. So you want me to sit here and just go, I didn't get lucky? Can you imagine that? Expecting to get like $300 on New Year's. And when you get there, they go, no. You see this place? We're splitting it 4 ways. It's on you. And I ate the biggest bag of dick.
But the check cash.
Like a motherfucker. But it's not. No, I probably didn't bomb. Because I was so happy.
I was going to say.
You want a comic to be funny, pay him before he goes on stage. That's the funniest motherfucker you're ever going to have. When I put 500 in your hand and an 8-ball, that's the funniest he's ever going to be. Right there. He's happy. He's got a dessert. I gave him weed. I gave him a hotel room. I couldn't give him a woman, but he's got all the tools to
You
get
got him a hooker.
Yeah, You have to give opportunities when you got opportunities. I still remember barely having 15 minutes and some guy paying me like $600 a show.
Isn't it crazy?
That's fucking crazy.
Right.
And then I'm driving home and also my car blows up. On the 70,
That's
it
how
gets
it
on
goes.
fire and shit. And you're like, God
Every
damn
fucking
it.
time.
But that's the thing. How can you not give young comics opportunity? Why wouldn't you? I love giving an open micer $50.
I love it.
I love it. 'Cause
Yeah.
They look at you and they just tremble. They look at, well, I can't take it and go to fuck home before I do change my mind.
Yeah. Well, that's why that's one of the reasons why I started this mic. And last week I had, I paid a photographer to come and take headshots of all the comics, because when you first start, at least in LA, they're like $400.
Yeah.
You get scammed multiple times over. It's not even a real photographer, or he wants to fuck you. And like, it's like, fine, but are the
fucking
shots
nightmare.
good? Like,
That never happened to me.
well,
I got plenty of headshots and no one ever did anything
yeah,
creepy to
well,
me.
That's a great
you got
idea.
loofah'd.
Thing I
so.
did.
People still ask for headshots.
Well, it's more like when you book a show, they want a professional
Picture, yeah.
picture. And a lot of these, like when I first started, you don't even, like there are people who will submit their like selfies,
Right.
When you first start, because they don't know. And like, these are just things that I would want if I were to start, like, someone telling me, guiding me, because they don't have, some of these comics that come to my mic sleep in their cars, So it's like, you know what I mean?
I remember getting to the LA, getting to the Comedy Store, and that Monday, I had an audition and I didn't even know what to do. And the piano player, who was a gay Spanish guy with a cute little hat, told me he was a photographer. And he shot me, and those pictures, I used those for I don't know how many years.
Yeah.
You remember the first headshot, it was a baker at La Dizio in Boulder. He took my headshots with me drinking an egg cream and something like that. Whatever. You didn't know. You don't fucking know. But that's a great idea to do for these guys. Like get headshots.
Yeah.
Even action shots. Because I don't even know who needs a headshot anymore.
Well, no, just like, a professional photo.
Oh, do they ask for it?
Know what I
They
mean?
ask for a headshot and bio all the time.
All the
All the
time.
clubs and everything?
All the clubs, all the booker, even like for like bar shows, they want a headshot of
And
you.
the problem is you want to have a headshot, because I can't tell you, whenever I have this one like really fat picture of me, and whenever people don't ask for a headshot, that's the picture
That's
they
the
take.
picture they'll take.
So I'm like,
Oh,
God damn it, like,
yeah.
you gotta have it.
Yeah. So it's like, these are just things like whenever, now that, I'm a little bit further along in comedy, people starting now, they're just so lost. And it's like when you start comedy, it's scary. It's intimidating. And you don't have, a lot of, like, I didn't have a big sis. I did have male mentors. I never had a female comic want to mentor me. But that's what I wish I had, was something like that.
Yeah.
Or just like a comic, like willing to kind of show me the ropes. Like, here's the direction, because a lot of time you don't start comedy with direction. It's a lot of going in the wrong direction before you figure out.
For 2 years, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
And I came here for 9 months, and that opened up the view. I'm like, oh, this is what it is. I see, said the blind man. Okay. And then I went back to Denver, and now I had a plan. And it was bar shows, and, but you don't know for the first 3 years. And it is rough. It's uncharted waters. And like the only thing I had was the Judy Carter workbook.
And there's bad people out there too who prey on, vulnerable artists and new artists, especially when you start stand up. A lot of times you're just like not in a good place, or you're not coming from a good place,
There's a page on Facebook, like New Jersey open mics. There's like 8 of them.
Yeah.
And I just want to see where the open mics are. So I joined all of them, And once a week, I don't even know how they don't, because I just go on there to see where the open mics are, if they're changing, maybe something close to my house. And all those guys, always like once a week, one of those guys goes, is this Joey Diaz? Why don't you come to the open mic and coach us? And I'm like, I can't coach.
I think that's where I first met you in person, was at the Fourth Wall.
Yes.
I saw both of you there.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, wow, Uncle Joey does open mics. I was like, well, then I got to be doing open mics for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
And so I never stop. I'll never stop going to open mics.
Yeah, you have to
I don't
go
give
to
a
open
fuck.
mic.
I don't give a fuck. If you're a comic and you're like, I don't do open mics, then I don't respect
See,
you.
for me, I didn't have to go to open mics. I had something better.
What?
Mexican rooms.
Well, that's also
That
like
was
we have
training.
that in LA and
That
But
was
that's a
Felipe,
level above open mic.
exactly.
Edwin,
Exactly.
George Perez,
Exactly.
Rudy Moreno, God rest his soul, gave me a lot of money all those years. At $35 a set at the Brave Bull, it's still that motherfucker.
Well,
took care
Felipe
of
is
me.
one of my first.
Yeah, they took me on
mentors.
the wrong.
Yeah.
So it's kind of weird. The Mexican rooms were my open mics. They wouldn't put the TV off during the Laker game or
Yeah.
when those Dodgers are on. You got to do comedy. If somebody hits home run, fucking the room blows up.
Oh, but dude, that's a level above open mics. Like, especially
Yeah.
No, but it's a great level.
It's
I would
no,
do
it-
those first and then do my set at the Comedy Store at 11,
right. Oh, that's
12
great.
o'clock at night.
Honestly,
Yeah.
that's what because I still do them occasionally. I have tried to slow down and like to start hanging out more at clubs, but I would love to be at a place where I feel like I could like try new stuff out, even at bar. Like, I don't know.
You
if
could do
feel
that at
this.
bar shows right now.
I feel the pressure that I'll try. Like, if something comes to me in the moment, but like, it's tough
That's
for me
where
to.
you do that. The bar shows.
I still use open mics for that.
No, do a bar show.
do the bar show. Because listen, at a bar show, they're not really paying attention either.
Yeah.
I feel like the comics are though.
Fuck
Fuck
the
the comics.
comics.
They don't
They're
put
the
money
ones
in your
booking you
pocket.
for other
Nah,
shows.
bro.
They don't put money in
They'll
your
understand
pocket.
what you're doing. You know, a real comic understands what you're doing there
I've-
and will respect you more than if you go up with material you've been doing for years.
Right. Well, I agree with that. I'm always working on like a new chunk, but there's I don't know, at least in my head, I have like material that I'm working on at mics and then I have material that's like, okay, I've found out that this works. Let's try it here. But I don't know, in Austin, I don't know if you feel this, but at like the big clubs, in New York, I feel like not that I'm going to get discovered, but like, if I have a few bad sets in a row, like the word's gonna get out because comics talk, and like I
Lee,
still feel like I need to prove myself.
We always have to prove ourselves no matter what. We're always proving ourselves in new ways or whatever. But like you can't care about that. You can't care about that.
I bomb all the time. I don't necessarily even mind bombing.
What are you worried about? That other people will think you're not funny?
Yeah.
Not everyone's going to think you're funny.
No, I know. I don't. But I want them not even funny. I want them to like respect,
Of course.
and like get booked, and like that's what like, the stuff is slowly starting to get a little bit busier. I'm like, okay, and I don't know. That's when you're talking about open mics. That's what I view open mics for. Is like that's where I don't mind going up and just throwing stuff out there.
Well, there's also something really badass about taking risks in person, and like there's a way to do it. You know, you can take those risks in the middle of your set.
You can hide them.
Yeah.
I tell them all the time. You
And I
hide them
do.
in the middle.
Yeah.
Once you got them and they're laughing, it's a rotation, okay? It's a rotation.
Right.
So boom, boom, it's a beat. And now you're like, fuck it, I got 4 beats already. Let me try this off-color joke. But you're also going to be prepared. It's like throwing a sidekick at a UFC. That guy could grab your leg and pull it out. So be careful.
right.
So if you throw that sidekick, you better be careful that you have a fucking punch to go into him, guy.
And if I'm being honest, like I do feel more confident, especially the last year, but it's still, I don't know. Like I'm so looking forward. Like in the next couple of years, my goal is to be at the major. I'm not in the Cellar's a different level, but like the major New York comedy clubs. That's my goal over the next couple of years. And that's when, I don't know, in my head, I'm like, that's when I'll be able to go to bar shows, and those are my open mics then, is when I can say I'm doing 3 at New York and
But
2
Lee,
at the
you're
state.
already there.
I'm not there in the clubs yet.
No, you're already at that point in your career where you could be doing that.
And the clubs are just around the corner. You
Yeah.
don't
Oh,
know.
I'm not in a huge rush.
They're around the corner, my friend.
And it's,
Lee, you're
well,
hilarious.
I appreciate it. I bombed super hard at St. Mark's.
That's
the other night. That was
okay.
fucking
Bomb,
fun.
Hey.
bomb
Oh,
as
no,
much as you want.
It's a
I like-
fucking game of percentages
I respect
anyway.
you more for
I'm not
bombing than
Yeah.
going up with the same material
Oh,
for
yeah.
10 years,
I'm not
which also
complaining.
happens.
I'm just, honestly, it's to the point. This woman told me that she did ketamine with the Kennedys, and then she got up and yelled at me that she could see my stomach from Times Square, and I don't know what I did to her.
That's hilarious.
I don't know what the fuck I said to her. It was crazy. It was right after the dojo. Dude, it's been fun.
That's
I
fucking
like
cold blooded.
Oh, I know.
No, I
That's
love
the
that. You got to
baddest
write that
heckle
shit
I
down.
have ever heard.
You got to write that shit down.
Oh, I had it. Write it down. I'm Jewish and neurotic. That shit's been playing in
It's
my head.
going to live in your rent.
No,
live in your
well,
head rent free.
but it makes me laugh because I was like, I was feeling skinny. That like I thought I looked pretty good. I didn't think I was that fat anymore, but it was. But then,
Well, it's the same way how you see yourself is the same way how you think that you're not ready to do like new material at bar shows.
right. I guess, yeah, dude, I've struggled with confidence, like, and this is like the most confident I've ever been, and it's not very confident, and it's like that is something that I don't have, and I do feel like I'm working very hard, and I feel like I am a good comic. I'm proud. Like I think I'm as good or better than a lot of people, but like off stage, it's different. Like I almost wish I could live my life on stage. I'd be a fucking pimp if I could, like if that was the person that was out in the real world.
You have to realize that
I tried a little bit with women. When I was like hitting on women, that's when I would just pretend I was on stage and like fake it.
What's your move, Lee?
I have no move.
Pretend I'm a girl you're hitting on. What would you say to me?
A girl I'm hitting on, I'd be on that chair over there just like staring at you, hoping that like a rom-com happened and like you were into chubby guys and he came over like, I just want to rub your head. Or
That might work. I like my head being rubbed.
No. You want
your head. I'll rub your head.
No, dude, can you imagine me going up to a girl, any girl, and just be like, hey, I want to rub your head?
I might take that offer.
Wouldn't.
Yeah, 100%. Who doesn't like a good head
Brad
rub?
Pitt.
Yeah. No, you don't.
Can you imagine me in Austin, sweaty, coming up to you? Can I rub your head, Rachel?
I got Brad Armpit over here. I'll take it. I'll take Brad Armpit over.
Listen, I'll take it. That's a credit.
You're torturing them. I love it.
This is fun. Oh my God. Oh, I love it. Oh yeah. That one, there was one. I think the best one was the transgender woman at the Hollywood dojo. Do you remember there was this very pretty lady who would be at like Kill Tony all the time in the store all the time?
Yes, Cassandra. Blonde girl?
Yeah.
Blonde, big boobs.
I was at the dojo. I was like a year or two in a comedy, and this other comic, Andrew, and they must have been friends. So like they were going back and forth about being transgender. And I'm a year or two in a comedy, and I tried a joke about transgender. The crowd laughed. I will say that I was very happy with it.
Oh wait, are you talking about a hot, like the hot one, or there's one that wasn't hot?
I don't know. I think very pretty.
Okay.
It
matters.
And the problem I had is that her and the other comic were going back and forth like they were friends, and I thought that I could do it. She got upset and called me Danny DeVito, and then threw a pepperoni at me.
You should have called her Manny DeVito.
Oh, I crumbled. I didn't go. I felt so bad. I thought it was like a fun, like she was in the comedy scene, like it was gonna be okay. And the crowd thought it was a good joke. I'm still proud of the joke, but she did not like it at all. And that when she threw that pepperoni at me, it was fucking.
Dog,
and
I've
my
been
mom
doing
was
comedy
there.
for 35 years. Nobody ever threw pepperoni at me. I got a beer bottle, or, shit like that.
I don't want that. I'd much rather have pepperoni thrown at me.
Oh
than
yeah,
my
I
beer.
feel like you're not complaining about that. I feel like you like meat thrown at
You know
you.
what the funny thing
Yeah.
is? If you would have picked up the pepperoni and ate it,
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I
that's
should've.
where you beat them. You
should've.
just pick it up and go, fuck you, bitch. I was looking for some pepperoni anyway and shit.
I'll have to find the recording. I'm gonna find it. Maybe I did. I used to eat off people's plates. Like I'd make a joke. In fact, I'm making fat jokes, and they would like offer me food on. That would get huge laughs. If like someone offers you a nacho and you take a nacho on stage, that's fucking crazy. I'm less fat.
How long are you in town for, Rach? What's going on?
Till Wednesday, till tomorrow.
And then what?
Just stand up, and then I'm traveling around for the next few months, and then just go on the road in the next.
You're really going after it, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I love stand up.
I'll shoot you some dates if you can.
I would love that.
Yeah.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah.
I would love that.
Just let me know if you want to come up.
I'm down to clown.
Because I got to go to a woman pretty soon. Because I have guys, I got to get a woman up front. Because a lot of women buy tickets for their dates, for men.
Yeah.
Then they come to the show and they get nothing.
Mm-hmm.
They get 3 people talking about dick and pussy, and they sit there like fucking orphans. So I always used to have a woman just to give them something. Yeah. They went out for their, if a woman comes to one of my shows, I want to, I'm thinking about buying flowers or something for women, because for them to sit through my bullshit,
That's
they
funny.
need something. They need a hug,
a support group.
A support group,
You could probably partner with a florist in the cities you're going to.
What happened?
You could probably partner with a florist in the cities you're going to.
I'm sorry,
Thank you,
honey.
Lee. I didn't know that. I was going to call Columbia and fly down there and pick them up and then bring them back.
No, I'm saying, God damn it.
No, I know.
You should go to Columbia and pick them up.
I'm just saying, that's why I always liked
That's a nice idea.
women in front, because they get something nice for the ladies. It's not 3 fucking guys talking about dick. And
also, when your girl's happy, you're happy. Like if you're taking your girl to the show. If she's your audience, well,
no, I'm married. My wife
not
doesn't
your,
go to
but
fucking
like
show.
you're like the guy in the audience. If his girl's happy, he's happy.
Yeah. So and you could see it when they walk out. You could see the girls, or at least thank God, whatever. So that's why. So yeah, I'd love to have you.
Let's do it.
Maybe Mississippi, the casino in Mississippi.
Yeah, Mississippi. It is.
And,
IPPI.
Yeah, you're close. You're close to there. Now, have you been going to Houston for comedy?
Yeah, Houston, Dallas, Fort Worth.
Who books you in Dallas?
I do Big Laugh or Hyenas.
Hyenas.
Yeah.
Hyenas still the big club.
I like Hyenas.
I remember I was at Hyenas once. They had room in Fort Worth.
Yeah.
And after it was a Sunday night, it was a black show.
I love it.
I did the weekend, but I stayed for the black show. And then I'll never forget this. I went outside and they paid me $50. And I'm like, what am I going to do with $50? And there was a 400-pound black dude with a T-shirt on selling pork chop sandwiches. Okay. He hadn't cleaned the grill in maybe 3 years. He was just scraping it, and he'd throw more pork chops on it, and he'd throw not behold, the shit that Spanish people and salt and pepper, and he would put them on white bread with the bone and everything. You had to eat around the pork chop with the white bread for like $2. I must have ate 15 of them. I'm like, God bless America, Black Lives Matter. You know what I'm saying? Fucking pork chop outside. And I went home going, man, I'm going to be fucking sick on that plane tomorrow. Went home tip-top magoo. The guy used nice pork chops, thin, and he fried them, and he just gave him Wonder bread. Didn't go out of his way to get you Italian
Mustard,
bread. Didn't
anything?
even matter. Huh?
Mustard?
Does
Anything?
it fucking matter?
Yes,
you
it
think the guy
matters.
had Grey Poupon? He's black. He's lucky.
No, just French is yellow sounds good.
No.
Are you a sauce queen?
I'm a mustard whore. I'll fuck up. The only mustard I'm not really a huge fan of is honey mustard. Everything else I love.
Yeah.
Next time you get a nice turkey burger, grill it and put a little mustard on it with red onion.
Love it.
And a tomato. I had a
I'll
girlfriend
do that
that used
4
to
days a
make
week.
that
Maybe
shit.
some jalapenos.
I hate fucking turkey burgers, but this chick made a nasty turkey burger
Oh,
with
dude.
mustard and a little fucking whatever.
dude, I went to a Chinese place that had a Chinese, the mustard you get at Chinese restaurants?
Yeah.
They made a martini with that flavor.
No way.
And they gave you the mustard with the wontons to dip in as you were drinking it.
That's
It was
wild.
I'm not a drinker. That was the coolest thing I've ever
That is
fucking
cool.
had.
That is fucking cool.
Oh, it was delicious. And it
Well, that
tasted,
wasabi almonds, you ever one of those motherfuckers at
those
night?
are my favorite.
Oh, shit. Those
Those
motherfuckers
wasabi
are
with
good.
soy almonds.
Those green little bags.
Oh, yeah, those are
But you
good.
can't get the Walmart kind. Those taste like ass.
No.
I tried to save some money.
The
and
fuck
those
is
taste
wrong
like
with
ass.
you?
No way.
The fuck is this what I'm
Those
talking
green
about?
bags get expensive. That
You try to
Walmart-
save $1.
No, it's way more than $1. Walmart gives you a bag of 100 million for like $3.
No, so
And
what?
you can taste it. I didn't finish it. And you know me. But
No. The other company is fucking spot on with those. They're
Yes, they
spot.
are. They really
Like
are.
after bag, you gotta like fucking drink something and then go back to them. They're fucking heavy duty.
yeah, I pretend like they're healthy when I get them on the road.
Oh yeah. That's what you do at 2
Yeah,
in the
those are
morning.
vegetables.
I'm like, I'm like,
One
I
bag
need my
is
protein.
healthy. One little bag is healthy.
Yeah.
22 of them. You're going into a different fucking league.
I get the display.
Trust me, I do the same thing.
Those are good. Fuck. What's your favorite like road snack? Do you eat like snacks when you're driving through Texas? Or do
Oh,
you-
yeah. I love Buc-ee's. Have you been to Buc-ee's?
He gets so.
Don't get us started.
What happened?
I was gonna wear the sweatshirt today, but I didn't want to get yelled at twice.
Just because you go to Buc-ee's is good. He's 38 with a fucking Buc-ee's shirt.
We're the same age. Do you have any Buc-ee's merch?
Are you kidding? I have boxers. I have like lounge pants. I have workout shorts. I have 2 pairs of sweatpants. I want to get the slides. Like
I love Buc-ee's.
I want to get married in a Buc-ee's wedding dress. Like I'm not.
They have them. They have them for sure. Listen, the food's okay.
I have a Buc-ee's thong. I got a Buc-ee's garter belt. I got Buc-ee's tampons. Like I want Buc-ee's everywhere.
You got Buc-ee everything.
I want Buc-ee's everywhere.
You're all bucked up.
Yeah, I'm bucked up. Yeah,
you're all bucked up.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh.
Yeah.
I'm not bad. I'm going to Buc-ee. He made fun of my sweatshirt
because you're a grown man.
But literally, I got
like Captain Video on there or something.
If you go to I'll be around the country and they'll be like Buc-ee's. If you wear this in Texas, I'm like fucking whatever it is, Canelo, wherever in Mexico. Like it is, they love Buc-ee's.
Yeah, dude,
I can't fuck with Buc-ee's.
When
so let me buy a Buc-ee shirt so I'm liked.
Yeah.
Who gives a fuck?
A little bit,
dude,
yeah.
At least she's got underwear. Nobody knows to know what's under there.
You keep telling me
I'll wear
I'm
those
gonna
on the
go
outside.
places and they're gonna be like, "Can I touch it? I've never met a Jew before. I'm trying to be a friendly Jew in a Buc-ee sweatshirt."
Well, Buc-ee's ain't gonna make you any better. It might as well put a Buc-ee shirt.
Honestly, I looked like the Buc-ee's logo growing up, so I'm very I feel very attached to that brand.
That's a cool.
Rachel, you're a cool motherfucker. You really are. I felt great having you today.
Thank you so much.
When I saw you in town, I'm like, you know what? I'm going to give her a holler. Just wanted to see you, you know?
I love when you call me Uncle Joey.
Yeah, I call you and you're like,
he checks up on me.
Yeah.
I just call you because you're fucking family, you know what I'm saying?
I love it.
Your family.
I love you, Uncle Joey.
I'll never forget one time just Kim Condon moved back to Orlando, right? And I go, Kim, I'm doing a show in Miami. Do you want to open for me? And like 2 hours later, I look on Twitter and it's like, it's always a good day when Uncle Joey calls you for breakfast. And I'm like, these are my girls.
Yeah. We love you.
I love those girls. And the crazy Jewish Puerto Rican.
Let's fucking go.
She's on her own.
Sarah?
No. Yes.
I love her.
Because you have yin and yang there.
Yeah, no.
Kim.
They're great.
They're great together. That's one of my favorite.
And I feel like I'm like a combination of both of them. So when you get the 3 of us together, it's like, it's so
girls,
fun.
Man. It's good to see that you guys are still, see, how many fucking girls went through the store?
No, I'm telling you.
With the bull, that's why I'm saying to you. Every month, a hot girl came. Do you remember Barbie Orr?
No, I didn't.
That was way before
my
your time.
time.
She'd come on Sundays in a Porsche, and she had fake tits, but the vein went through the tit like a bodybuilder.
Oh, my God.
Like she was a bodybuilder. Now, she really wasn't a bodybuilder, but she had the tit, and the doctor cut the vein wrong. So the vein went right through her tit, and it was like cut. She was cut. Tits were like little hard balls, like little Spalding balls. So that vein, she was thin. But like he was a girl that came. There were so many women that called themselves stand-up, and they come up one day a week, and there was always bullshit. And then you saw the girls that were there battling it out, fucking getting hit on every night, fucking tortured, have to follow this. And you look at those women, after a while, man, you start respecting them a lot more. You're like, any guy could do this till 2 a.m. Look at these women, still banging it up here, fucking hanging out, trying to get a fallout and shit, you know.
We love it.
It's a different fucking world. So I really appreciate you. And I appreciate, like, when you were working with Felipe, like, you had this little buzz, Wolfie. So
I really appreciate both of you guys. Have always supported me since I started.
Yeah, man. We, listen, you're like daughters now. You guys are like daughters. Like, I got 12-year-old. I told you today I had a Punisher, and I feel fucking terrible. But what am I going to do? I got to do something. I don't yell at her. I don't hit her. I give her what she wants, and then, this shit. So I was like, you got to go down for 2 weeks, and we're taking all the makeup now. Now you're done. You want to dress up like...
But when she gets older, she'll appreciate that, because now looking back, I appreciate the times when my dad was hard on me.
Yeah, no, you have not... I'm not fucking kicking her in the stomach and calling her a bitch or nothing. Not even close.
No, but,
When I caught her, I didn't even say nothing. I went and took a shower first, so cooler heads prevailed. Because I was upset because I didn't tell her once. I didn't tell her twice. My mother told her twice, and then I told her again, Mercy, you're too young, baby. You could do this stuff. Just don't put that on your eyes, because I'm going to get a call from the school that I'm allowing Wonder Woman to go to fucking school with that white shit on your eyes. So today when she was putting it on in school, and she forgot to take it off. So when she came in, I was sitting there with my wife, and I just looked at her, and I'm like, God damn it. And she had forgotten until she started talking to me. I could see it in her face. And I remember looking at her, I go, Mercy, you put that on your face. And she's like, I'm sorry, Dad. I just didn't say nothing. But it reminded me when I was in the 8th grade, I was walking home with a kid that smoked. Bad motherfucker, yeah. Smoking, coughing, smoking. And all of a sudden we look up and his mother was right there. I'll never forget that. And he went to spit the cigarette out, but the cigarette stuck to his lip. And his mother's like, just make sure you're home for dinner. And he's like, all right, I will. And the cigarette was there the whole time. She didn't say a fucking word. When he got home, his father was waiting for him with 6 cartons of cigarettes, a box of tobacco. They gave him everything. He had to sit there. They still have pictures of him. Fucking. Puke all over the table. They made him smoke fucking till from 3:30. He smoked till like midnight.
Yeah.
Well, now he's dead.
Oh, well.
He died shortly after that. Dead. So hopefully I'll see you next week.
Oh, yeah.
And I got to tell you something, man. I've seen you grow up. You look beautiful. You've
Thank
grown
you.
up to be a beautiful woman like a Ally McGraw. You're like a 70s fucking heartthrob. You know what I'm saying? The hair
Thank
is
you,
beautiful.
Uncle Joey.
So I'm happy you're still doing this. I'm very proud of you. And I'm happy you stopped by and got a shot and tortured Lee a little bit. Brad Armpit, that's fucking hysterical. That is hysterical.
Listen.
You got any dates you want to push on here, beautiful?
Just follow me on Instagram, social media, and you'll see where I'm at and where I'm going. So yeah,
Right.
at Rachel Wolfson, at Wolfie Comedy, all the things.
Wolfie.
Yeah.
I love that shit. Wolfie is Eddie Munster's teddy bear.
Oh,
I used to date a girl that her vagina looked like Wolfie, the teddy bear, and I said it on stage, and
Yeah.
I didn't know she was in the OR that night, and she got offended.
Yeah, that's where my name comes from. It's a tribute to
Wolfie.
that, Uncle Joey.
I love Wolfie. Where you at, Lee?
2 big shows this week. September 26th, I'm headlining the Dojo. George got the poster. It's going to be a great show. Go to tiffscomedy.com for that. And then Wednesday, I'm going to be at the New York Comedy Club, Upper West Side, doing
Look at
stand-up
you.
on the spot. So
Look at Lee Syatt.
a lot of other shows around the city this week.
Yeah.
It's a busy week. But those 2, I'll be in Brooklyn. I'll be in Greenwich Village. So a lot of shows this week. Very excited.
I'll be in one place. Wednesday night, I'm in West Nyack, New York. The wait list is still there, and I'm back there all October 8th, but we'll get to that. Just focus on this Wednesday. Besides that, I got Dick. I got November 8th, D.C. at the casino. Yeah, Levity Live. I got, no, that's not the casino. The November 8th, it's at, where the fuck is it? D.C. something. Who gives a fuck?
DC.
Virginia is December 5th. November 25th is Philadelphia, the night before Thanksgiving. That's always on fucking top. You know what I'm saying? Tip top. So beside that, I got nothing. I want to thank my little angel Rachel. I want to thank Lee Syatt and everybody in crew here. And I want to thank you guys. And to all the Jews in the struggle, happy Rosh Hashanah. Stay black, motherfuckers. Don't ever forget. Have a great week.